there's this debate that's going on in the Republican Party, as you're well aware of.
You bet.
And there has been a lot of talk. Two questions I want to ask you about that. One of them is there's been a lot of talk of, evangelicals need to just sort of keep quiet on some of these issues that you just mentioned on gay marriage because it causes problems for the party, blah, blah, blah. Social issues in general, stick to the economics. What do you make of that? I mean, what's your response to that?
Well, my question would be, and you guys are with Real Clear Politics, you do all the polling, but how's that worked out for us? I mean, 2008, we nominated John McCain.
Right.
The most moderate candidate we had. We got killed. 2012, we did it again. We nominated the most moderate candidate we had on those issues, Mitt Romney. He was on both sides of all those issues. Matter of fact, even saying he'd be, the biggest champion.
But is your contention that Rick Santorum would have gotten more votes and would have done better?
I think Rick Santorum would probably be president today. You know why?
Really?
The reason is because people would have trusted him. It's the ones like Romney who constantly had to tell people where he's at on marriage or tell people where he's at on life, is because he was passionately on both sides of those issues.
Do you think I'm trying to understand just from a purely political, not a philosophical standpoint, from the politics angle of it, you think gay marriage is a winning issue if Republicans simply argue it more strongly, argue their point more strongly?
They have to know why they argue it. They have to know why they believe what they believe, that marriage isn't just a talking point. And to me, that's where we're losing out on, say, a John McCain in 2008 or a Mitt Romney in 2012 and a host of other candidates. What I will tell you is when you take a look at the polling data, and you guys know this better than I do, but Romney in the toss-up states, he did extremely well with independents. I mean, Karl Rover's right. I mean, if you do this, you're gonna do well with it. He did extremely well with independents, and he got crushed by his base. You will not get a Republican president if they start walking away from those issues. I mean, the base will leave them. Mike Huckabee said at one of the events that we co-sponsored in Iowa this last spring, we're not Republican because of the R. We're Republican because of the values Republicans espouse: sanctity of human life, God's design for the family and marriage, limited government. And if Republicans are going to walk away from those issues, then we'll walk away from this party and we'll build another tent.